What's good, y'all? Nimi loves you back with another story time. She left me for her ex. These hoes, bro. But anyways, now this is a story back in like 2019, 2018, 2019, right? And I was on my gram one day and I peeped a shorty that followed me and she was valid, so I followed her back. But I ain't hit her up, but she hit me up for a little bit. Like we had followed each other for a little while, but we never like communicated. Then maybe a couple like months, maybe weeks, months after her following me, she posted something devious on her story. So me trying to get my experience up, I swiped up. And I probably told her something like, she was looking valid or whatever, like pressure, whatever. And she was like, "Oh, thank you," with like the blushy face or whatnot. So I'm like, let me see if I could take this. Let me see if I could take this. So I sparked up a conversation like, "Yo, like, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah," or whatever. Tell me your name. We're going to call this girl Graham. Don't call her Graham. So Graham was local. She was hella close. We lived hella close together. And I was like, "Yo, you mad cute." She's like, "Yo, you mad cute too." So I'm like, "Yo, like, let's link tomorrow." And she was down, bruh. She was literally down to link the next day. And this is why I liked Graham so much. Cause she was not with the bullshit, bruh. She was straight to it, straight to the point. Like, I don't understand why nowadays girl gotta play a bunch of BS games. Like, bruh, y'all know what it is. Y'all is not stupid. Y'all is not stupid. Y'all know what it is. I don't know why y'all gotta play all these BS ass games finessing when you already know like niggas is trying to link or whatnot. Like, I think you're cute. You think I'm cute. What the hell is we wasting time for? Like, what are we wasting time for? Like, I could die tomorrow, bruh. Literally could die tomorrow. So let's get it on today. Like, I don't know, bruh. But this is why I like Graham. Because she was straight to it. I'm like, let's link tomorrow. She's like, bet. I'm like, shit. Let's do it. So we're gonna link at some ice cream spot. Now, if y'all watch my previous story time or previous story time of how I fumbled a baddie, I was thinking about that date a lot on this date because I had messed up so bad on that date that I didn't want to make the same mistakes on this date. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna we going ice cream straight up, no games, no BS. Going ice cream, we gonna eat it, we gonna talk, and that's how it's gonna be. F the swimming, F looking at the booty while we swimming. Forget it all. Just gonna get some ice cream and chop it up and riz. Now, this specific date, is where like I really learned to use my mouthpiece because I was on some demon-ish, bro. Like the way I was spitting was crazy. Like I didn't even know I could talk like that when I was on this date, bro. Like because this was a time too where like I've had a deep voice for a long time, like a long ass time, like since elementary school for real. And I realized like, yo, like I need to use my voice for real. Like I need to slow down, lower my pitch, and just eye contact. And bro, when I tell you this is like upped like my success rate a lot, just that little trick, bro. And I learned that heavily on this date. So, I go and pick her up from her house, right? And we head over to the ice cream spot. We get our ice cream, we sit down, boom, I'm locked in. We chopping it up. I'm talking to her, eye contact. And I'm like, yo, like, you really valid. Like, you look good. Like, I like your vibe. I like your energy, blah, blah, blah. We're talking some BS like that. She tell me a zodiac or whatever, whatever. And low key, like, as I'm like on this date with this girl, I'm like scanning, like clocking everything she's saying, what she's doing, body language, everything. Like, I remember I was talking to her and I seen she had rings on her hands. And I love when girls have rings or jewelry on their hands because it's just so easy to just like, yo, like, what's that ring? Yo, let me see that. Whoop, put it on my hand. Oh, now I'm holding her hand. Oh, now I'm looking at her ring. It's so easy. And that breaks the touch barrier. So, already got that. Now, like, we moving along. like the levels of comfortability, if that's a word. So, we chopping it up. And then she told me something that like kind of made me nervous about this girl. It wasn't even her, but it was her family. Because she had told me when I was like talking to her how like her dad like got raided by the cops in like Mexico while the whole family was home. Like he was on some El Chapo-ish. No cap, no kizzy. She was telling me there was helicopters. She was scared as hell. I'm like, damn, that's crazy as hell. Like, that's rough. I'm never going to your house, but it is what it is. Cause I'm like, if I ever like mess up with this girl, I got El Chapo on my ass. And we don't want that. We do not want that. But that kind of irked me a little bit. But she was valid. Like I liked her vibe. She was bad. She was religious. She was cool. We both believe in the same God. That's a turn on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, got to know her about that or whatever. First date went beautifully, bro. I remember we walked in like just like on some chill shit, separated. We walked out holding hands. Holding hands, bro. Yes, it went that good. That good. So we'll go to the car. I had to drop her off at the store because she said that's where her mom was. So that's where she's going to pick her up. And I remember telling her like, yo, like, you kiss on the first date or whatever? She's like, nah, not really the first date, but I kiss on the second date. I'm like, all right, bet. I'll see you later. Boom, boom, boom. Chopping it up again over text. I'm like, yo. She's like, yo, it was a good day. I'm like, bet it was. Let's do it again. She's like, bet, let's do it the next day. I'm like, shit, let's do it the next day then. Fuck it. Let's do it the next day. Let's do it the next day. Now, this first ice cream day, it was during the day. So it was like sunny out. But this next date, this was at night. And this is, you already know, nighttime is where, the real spicy-ish happens, but that's where it gets spicy. So I go pick her up again, and we hit some spot like in the mountains where like the stars were just out. We were dolo, just in the whip, just talking. It's such a good spot, bro. So, we in the car just like, listening to some music. Oh, you know what we listened to actually? Because she really liked the song. It was Love Is Dro by Jack Harlow. I'm putting y'all on with that song. That song, I don't know what it is, but girls love that song. Especially when it's like that type of time, you're on that type of vibe. Girls love that song. So I put on Love Is Dro. She's like, damn, what song is this? Song hella good. Or whatever. So that's when that song came on, bruh, I could you not. So let me rewind a little bit. We were chopping it up in the car talking about, I don't know, just life. And I remember I looked at her, right? And I said, yo, like, do you like to cuddle or whatever? She's like, kinda, not really, whatever. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I'm a big cuddler. Like, I like cuddling. Like, I really do. Cuddling's a vibe. She's like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, shoot, maybe we could, like, move to the back and cuddle and get comfortable or whatever. So she's like, okay, bet. It's done. It's done. So I'm like, I bet. So I climb on over to the back. And then she climbs over to the back. And, like, I'm sitting like this. And then she, like, climbing over, face looking at me. She climbs over and she just on my lap. Instantly, bruh. Instantly, the sexual tension went from like here to bang. That shit just went bang. As soon as she got here. Like the second she sat on my lap, started macking it. Just off the rip. Just started macking it. And bruh, she was a good ass kisser, bro. I kid you not, bro. She was a fantastic kisser. Like the way she was sucking on my tongue, it was doing something to my soul. And she was with the ear licking too. She was licking ears. And when my ears get licked, I'll buy you 3 houses if you're an ear licker. No cap. Like, she was licking my ears, and I remember, when we were making out, it didn't make sense back then, but like after, everything happened, it made perfect sense. But I remember we were macking, right? And like, I'd like touch her, like her melons, right? And then she'd like take her hands, right? She'd be like, hold on, like stop. I'm like, and like, I'm not gonna make like a girl uncomfortable. Like if you're not rocking with it, I'm gonna stop immediately. I'm not gonna cross no boundaries. Like if you're not rocking with it, you're not rocking with it. He's like, let's just take it slow. And I'm like, I mean, we macking like crazy. You sucking on my neck and ears. Like, like I can't touch these, you know what I'm saying? But, if that's what you want, it's what you want. I ain't even on that type of time for real. So, we started going at it again. And then she kept saying, like, as we're macking, like, she like stopped a little bit, catch her breath. She kept saying, "You're so tempting." Now, back then, it was not making no sense. I'm like, what the hell you mean I'm so tempting? Like, as we're making out, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't get it. I'm tempting how? And that's what's going on in my head, because I'm like, all right, whatever. We kept going or whatever. I'm like, she letting me grab her booty. Like, I was feeling all over the booty. But I go to the melons and she just not rocking with it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just stay at the booty. Ass was nice. Fuck it. So we macking. And then again, she's like, "Oh, you're so tempting." I'm like, what is she talking about, bro? Like, at this point, I'm like, let's just keep macking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We were up in those mountains. It was like, I think we got there like 10, and then we like stopped macking at like what, like 1:30 in the morning. Like, yeah, it was late. We were up there for a minute. So like, it's getting late because she didn't have a curfew, so she was gonna be there all night. So I was getting a little tired of the macking or whatnot, and like she kept pushing like she wouldn't let me touch her melon. So I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna really be able to really like take it to that level, if you know what I'm talking about. So, oh yeah, I'm about going home. I'm gonna tired. So like, all right, but I remember, bro, drive home was so valid, because I love when like girls be rubbing and caressing on my arms and my biceps. I was driving home. What's that Bryson Tiller song? Left hand is steering, the other is gripping your thigh. So like, left hand was steering, right hand was gripping her thigh, and she's gripping my arm, just caressing it like this. Like, I don't know what it is, but I love that it so much. And she just rubbing it. We driving home. It was a smooth vibe. We pull up. I pull up to her crib, and I drop her off. And before I dropped her off, she's like, "Bye, we gonna do this again?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." She gave me a goodbye kiss, like a good goodbye kiss. It was a sloppy, sloppy time. So I drop her off, right, and then I remember she walking in. I'm just sitting there like, dang, that was a good day. That was a great day. Now I'm thinking back to the time I fumbled out one girl. I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely improved. This went way better, way effing better. So I go home. I go to sleep. The next day, bro, I kid you not, bro. The literal next day, so crazy. So I hit her up. Like, hey, like, you trying to kick it again or whatever? Bro, the message she sent me, all I could do was just shake my head. All I could do was just shake my head. I'm like, hey, you trying to kick it tomorrow? She's like, hey, sorry, I got back with my boyfriend. I was like, huh? What? You're who? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. What the hell? What was you telling me last night, bro? What we was doing last night? And then it hit me, bro. And then it hit me. Because I'm like, oh, this is why she kept saying, you're so tempting. Because he was always in the picture. He was always there. I remember she was telling me like, yeah, like we been done. No, you weren't. He was always there. This is why I was tempting. Because if he wasn't there, I could have cracked. I could have cracked. God damn it. Damn it. Damn it, bro. Damn. That's tough. That is hella tough. Wow. I could not believe it, bro. And I could not believe she said that BS to me, bro. I didn't even respond, bro. I didn't even respond. I just looked at it. I was like, damn. Hoes gonna be hoes. Well, like, she's not even a hoe, though, because I guess that was her boyfriend. So, like, is that really a hoe? Like, I'm just saying hoes. Whatever. But I'm like, damn. That's not left nor red. And then she unfollowed me. I unfollowed her. Never heard from her again. Never seen her again. It's a cold world out here, bruh. But I mean, it goes to show you though. These girls always, bro, I kid you not, always have something on the back burner. Even if it feel like they don't, they do. Don't be stupid and think you're the only one, cause you're not, bro. I promise you you're not. If she says she don't talk to no boys, cap. I don't care who she is. I don't care what she's saying, it's cap. Always got somebody, especially if she's bad. Especially if she's bad, bro. I kid you not. I don't be falling for that BS, bro. There's always somebody out there too trying to get something. Like, it is what it is. But, you know, I ain't even hurt by it. And like, I upped my experience with that one. Cause like, it gave me a mouthpiece. I learned how to talk for real after that one. So like, it's a dub in my book, you know. And now it's a story time. You know, I gained everything from this. I can't lie, I gained everything from this. But yeah, that's the story time. She left me for her ex. It is what it is though. I'll see you on the next one.